Week 5 NFL action. This is the part of the year where you all just kind of frown and then you wait for the offseason and you wait for the draft. Well, that's at least how the Dolphins feel right now. 1-3 start here as they take on the Tennessee Titans at home, looking for another win as they got their first win of the season against the Cleveland Browns. And here's DeMarco Murray looking to establish the run game early, and he will with a 9-yard gain. But he had a rough game for most of this one. We'll get more into that later. Dolphins taking over here. 2 ticks left in the first, and it's a fumble as Derek Morgan hits Ryan Tannehill, and falling on the football is Avery Williamson, and that is like taking candy from a baby. Ryan Tannehill fumbled 3 times in this one, and we will see those all later. Here's Mariota now, looking, firing, Delaney Walker. The connection is there. Touchdown Titans early in this one in the first quarter, and they will go up 10-0 after a field goal. And so now it's 10-0. Now Tannehill looking to throw downfield for Devontae Parker in a huge game that he had 9 for 152, and more coming from him later. By later, I mean the next play. Tannehill, shotgun, play action, float. Guess who? Devontae Parker in the end zone, 28 yards. That would be his long on the day. And there is his first of 2 touchdowns. More for him later as Tannehill, 76% completion on the day. But we have to also talk about another man who had an identical completion percentage, and that was Marcus Mariota there finding Kendall Wright. And they will kick a field goal here, at least attempt to, as it bounces off the crossbar, and Suckup misses his first field goal. More for him later. Now Mariota in the second quarter throwing. Jarvis Landry caught down to the 27-yard line there. And Jarvis Landry is slippery as a bar of soap on an old man's pubes. But here comes once again to the Titans pass rush as Jarrell Casey gets there. And here is Marcus Mariota once again giving to DeMarco Murray a couple flashy runs here and there. But overall not much for him on the ground until the very end. Good job by the Dolphins defense today stopping him, but here's Delaney Walker for the second time, and that is his second and final touchdown of the game. As actually both of Marcus Mariota's touchdowns on the day went to Delaney Walker, but however, still more from Marcus Mariota later, as here is Tannehill finding Parker again, breaking a tackle. Old, young, and country strong all at the same time as Devontae Parker looking to be a man of a million myths here for the Dolphins, but you can't do that when Ryan Tannehill is missing his tight ends wide open. However, here's the third quarter. He finds Kenneth Dixon here, who breaks a tackle, and he will go down at the 49-yard line. Now on the other side of the 50 is Dixon, and we'll see more from him later. As on 3rd down and 9, Tannehill over the middle, Kenyon Drake wide open like a Burger King drive-thru down to the 28-yard line. So now a potential scoring opportunity, and Devontae Parker called, and he wants his second touchdown. He had 2 options there, but Tannehill went wise with Devontae Parker, finding him in the end zone, and he is emerging as a true number 1 receiver for this Miami Dolphins organization. A perfect ball by Ryan Tannehill. This is also what his wife thinks. Obviously, he has amazing balls, but he finds Devontae Parker in the back of the end zone, and that will be his second and final touchdown of the game. Marcus Mariota, though, coming right back, going deep for the rookie Tajay Sharp, who needs to be a 5th-round pick when you have that type of vertical ability. Goes right up over the newly re-signed Rashad Jones to make that play. Now, Tannehill's football as they set that up with a field goal, and he will go down. Derek Morgan getting to him once more, and now they'll have to punt. So now it goes right back to Murray in the offense, and Murray goes nowhere. Rough game for him today until the very end. Of course, we will get more into that later. But now in the fourth quarter, a give goes to Dixon for Harambe. Breaks a tackle, and Kenneth Dixon, who said he can't break one. Kenneth Dixon to the end zone, and this is a thriller, folks. Grab your popcorn. Once again, if you're Josh Gordon, grab your weed, and we will get into this one with 5 minutes left. Now 4:19 left. Mariota in the gun, looking strong, going to stand in the pocket and throw to Kendall Wright is slippery as a bar of soap. Down to the 46-yard line, and he will have a first down. Mariota clutch since his days at Oregon, going to throw down the field. It's caught by Tajay Sharp, and with 3 minutes and 30 left, they are in good position to put up a field goal, down by 1 individual point. but Murray shoves around all game, gets his redemption. Call this Empire Strikes Back. DeMarco Murray to the end zone for his first TD and his only TD on the game. He will end with 24 for 105, a solid game overall. But here's the 2-point conversion try from the one after a penalty. Mariota hit and the ball comes out. And with new rules are pains in the ass. Tyrone Holmes can take this back for 2 Miami Dolphins points. And if you do math, that is 23 to 26 here with just 1:57 remaining. And we have a thriller. Tyrone Holmes capitalizing. And at this point, any points matter, as this can be a field goal game and it can go to overtime. So overall, the Dolphins looking to strike with their second win of the season, as that ball came clean out, no question about it. And that's just a great play by Tyrone Holmes. 4th down and 17. Tannehill looking to throw, going to fire downfield, and it's going to be broken up and nearly picked off by the Tennessee Titans defense. So a great stand there, and now with 1:27 left, it looks like all hope is lost for the Miami Dolphins, and Murray gets stuffed. So a field goal try for Suckup. He missed one earlier, and this time the results are no different as the block comes in. DeJohn Smith coming up huge with 31 seconds left. And who said miracles didn't happen? Miracle in Miami with 31 seconds left. They get to suck up in the most primal fashion here on Sunday. Now Tannehill capitalizing with 25 left. It's Jordan Cameron, quiet all season long, but that one is complete. Now 24 seconds. Tannehill, though, fumbles for the 3rd time, and that is your ball game, folks. Ryan Tannehill with his 3rd fumble of the game, letting the screen set up, but just took too long, and in came the Titans for their 3rd sack of the game. But overall, this is a good game. A lot of improvement by this team overall. Great game played by Ryan Tannehill. Devontae Parker coming up huge. We have all the weapons in place. Kenneth Dixon had a long touchdown, but honestly, the ground game is a little bit weak at this point. Because of that long run by Kenneth Dixon, that's the only thing that actually gave us yards on the ground. Next week, we're up against the Pittsburgh Steelers with Jay Ajayi coming back, so limited snaps for Kenneth Dixon, sadly, next year. But Foster is still the starter. Jay Ajayi will be used in more shotgun situations along with Kenyon Drake. And you'll see Dixon on occasional goal line things. But overall, that's pretty much going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see everybody in the next painful, cancerous episode.